Hello and welcome to this taste challenge. This afternoon taste challenge we have from 1844 Pabst Blue Ribbon, originally called Jacob's Best Lager. This is the Artist Series can. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I don't know what that's supposed to be. And from 1873, Coors Banquet beer, 4.74% alcohol, 5% alcohol, and certified kosher. Coors is produced only in Golden, Colorado. Now, I noticed those guys over there in merry old England were doing Pabst Blue Ribbon, the British version, 4.6%. And I told them, I said, well, that's a different recipe than what we get. It's probably not much different, but I can't say because I've never had it. It is lower alcohol, 4.74, USA 4.6 in Ireland and Great Britain. Now, why is it different? I don't know. I don't even think they get Coors Banquet beer over there. And we also get Coors Extra Gold Lager in America, or at least theoretically we get it, since nobody can get it that I know of. I mean, there's a handful of people I know that can get it. I don't understand that. But we don't get Red Dog anymore for the last 5 years. Put these back up. It's sickening, really. They look the same, really, golden, whitehead. I mean, appearance is not going to throw me off on this one. With the Michelob, I had to watch it because it was like a burnished gold, and it would be a giveaway. Let me mix them up. It's going to be 80 degrees today, maybe 81. Dry weather, sunny, mostly sunny, except for those chemtrails. I mean, those vapor trails, chemtrails, whatever you want to call them. It would be completely cloudless. Some of you viewers saying, yeah, they spraying stuff so that you'll become dull with it and want to play video games all day and not care about the government. They put stuff in the water to do that too. Sedate people. You never know. You say the government wouldn't put chemicals in the air and in the water. I know. You're probably right. They wouldn't drop atomic bombs on civilians either. Oh, wait. Anyway, we did a video. I say we because people were commenting. We did a discussion video about World War II. I'd like to do more of those. There's so many things you could talk about. Do World War I, the 1861 war between the states. You know, we could talk about all of that. But I got to have people comment. You know, watching and comment, asking questions. It's best when they ask me questions. I'm not the answer man or anything like that. It's fun to talk about it. I think I'll be able to tell these beers apart because of the winey note of Pabst and the banana note of Coors. Which one will I like better? I don't know. Maybe Coors. Coors Banquet is $4.53 for the 6-pack of pint cans here, and the Pabst is $4.81. So Coors is a better value here. I'm talking about here. 12-pack of bottles, the Pabst is cheaper. It's $9.99, which to me is not that good of a price, but that's what it is. 12-ounce bottles. I just stick with the 16-ounce pint cans because you get more beer per ounce. Is bottled better? I don't know. I haven't really noticed any difference. The bottles look nicer, I guess. My hands smell like bleach because I was cleaning the outside of the house with bleach and water, so that might interfere with some of this. But neither beer is like super aromatic anyway. Get my hands away from it. I can't tell an aroma, sorry. But that's all right. People drink beer more than smell it. They're both very bubbly. All right. Tastes like Pabst, Blue Ribbon. Kind of winey flavor. But I don't want to be hasty. Well, I do want to be a little. I don't want to drag it out. Let's go with the let's go with the other one. There's no mistaking that banana flavor. I thought it was Pabst and Coors already, but on the flavor, it's a done deal. 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 Pabst. Blue Ribbon. With its hoppy note, its distinctively winey flavor. Not like it's whining because it's babyfied. I mean winey like a white wine, Chardonnay or something like that. Chablis. Chablis. And then the Coors with the banana flavor. Now let me get this. I showed this before on Hangouts, but here it is. I couldn't remember the month. Hey, like that t-shirt I have. I'm looking at it on the playback. Thank you, Paul Honor. But they said they were going to send me the beer. All they sent me was 2 empty cans and say, this is what the beer is going to come in pretty soon when these cans will get filled. I noticed some other beer reviewers already reviewed them. Never got it. They said they were going to send me a 6-pack of the Paul Honor Doppelbock Salvatore. I never got that. Oh, well, I mean, I've had all those already anyway. I've reviewed them. It's just that they said it and it didn't happen. So be nice if it would show up. You know what I mean? Here we go. An article about Milwaukee. From 1980. Here's the 3 brewmasters. Schlitz, Miller, Pabst. They're at a beer festival in Milwaukee. The 3 leaders in 1980. Only one of those breweries is still open, Miller. I know Pabst has a little showcase brewery, but not an actual brewery. The Schlitz brewery shut down, what, 2 years after this article came out? Pabst shut down 15 years later. Then there's the Pabst brewery. The guy went on a tour of it, the author of this article named Doesn't really matter, does it? But Louise Levathes, oh, lady author, Louise Levathes. Okay, they're showing the Pabst brewery. See the guy dumping the hops into the kettle. Big old empty brewery today, but it's being revitalized. Maybe it doesn't look like hop pellets either. It's like actual hops, like. Sud City might be another name for the nation's beer capital. Original copper kettles at Pabst Brew House above produced Milwaukee's favorite brand as of that time. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call her back in a few minutes. So here's some people at the bar, neighborhood bar in Milwaukee. Got a Pabst Blue Ribbon chandelier thing. They're all drinking, smoking, talking. And then they got children sitting at the bar. There's two kids sitting at the bar. Neighborhood bar, Milwaukee. Yeah, you see that in New Orleans too, like children sitting at the bar, at a bar room, but they'll be drinking like Coke. I guess in other cities they don't allow that, but and maybe some bars won't. But I know at one bar in New Orleans, the guy would always bring his daughter, and he'd let her ring the bell when they would leave. Maybe back then in 1980, they would let the children sit at the bar, and maybe children had less mental problems back then. You know, that they were more. It was like more normal culture instead of this afflicted culture now. You know, they all got problems. So Pabst. Coors, I'm calling it. Now, which one do I prefer? I think I prefer the Coors. I like that banana note a little better. I mean, it's not way better. It's not like, oh, Coors Banquet is so much better than Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's unbelievable. I can't get over it. It's nothing like that. To me, I prefer it. They're both well made. They're both enjoyable to drink. But I give a slight preference to Coors. So it does win. I had a feeling it would. Always did like Coors Banquet. Most people I know drink Coors Light. I mean, they're not going to drink Coors Banquet. It'll trickle out the store. Coors Banquet, you know, flies off the shelves. That's the way it goes in this day and age. You say, but what about craft beer? I know about that. That's 13% of the market today. I understand that. I'm talking about what, you know, is the big ones. Letter C, Coors. Letter P, Pabst. All right. So Pabst wins. I mean, Coors wins, but I was able to easily tell them apart. Had to take a taste, but I was already getting close to it on aroma. But yeah, so the next one I plan to do is going to be, well, hey, you know what? I think I ought to do Schlitz versus Coors Banquet beer. I did Pabst first because it's an older brand, and then Schlitz came later. So I do Schlitz versus the Coors. And then gotta think about it. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta figure it out because I got Michelob versus some other stuff too. So, oh well, that's a minor problem. If that's the only problem I gotta worry about, that's not any problems. Of course, I ain't waiting for that Detective Comics to come in. I called DC Comics. Wasn't really DC. It was their the guys, some comic book shop in Manhattan that handles it. He's like, oh, don't worry, man. We're going to send it. I'm like, okay, it's the second time now. In 6 months, they missed an issue. And then what's their tagline? Never miss an issue. Subscribe. I'm like, okay, missing issues. All right, thanks for watching this video production.